Happy World Bear Day, March 23rd. I'm Toy Insanity. This is Libearty Insanity 33. Shout out to my Liberty lovers from all nations. Got a great one today. This is a resin sculptural figure based on the Berlin Buddy Bears, also known as the United Buddy Bears. So what happened was back in 2001 and 2002, they made these fiberglass sculptures, life-size, that different artists could paint. They glaze them over, they gloss them over, they display them for a few months, then they auction them off for charity. It's a great opportunity for fundraising, for nonprofits, as well as getting the artist's name out there and just boosting civic community pride and, tourism and all the everything. Berlin Buddy Bears. Roman Strobel is the name of the artist who did the original fiberglass sculptures. In the first year, they had made over 350 in Berlin. I'm talking Berlin, Germany. 350 of these different artists painted them up, okay? It was effectively the same sculpture. And it was similar to a platform toy, you know what I'm saying? And then, the reason they're also called the United Buddy Bears is because they took it worldwide. So I know in Rio de Janeiro and Paris, a bunch of different cities over the next few decades displayed very similar bear sculptures. And because of this effort, back in 2001, the bear is now the official animal of Berlin. The official mascot is a bear. Even though the bears, all native bears were killed off in Germany by 1835, then called Bavaria, of course. So, aside from the zoos and aside from these sculptures, there's no bears in Berlin. Okay, now I gotta tell you a few more things. First of all, I'll put some pictures on here so you get the idea of the actual sculptures. These may be in Berlin, they may be in other countries. The photos, that is, okay? Is real similar to the idea of Cow Parade. Cow Parade actually began in Switzerland, 1998, but it was in Chicago, USA, in 99. And many other cities did the cow parade, official cow parade. But then other cities, tons of other cities did the same idea, just with, a more appropriate animal for their locale. I used to go to Nashville and I would see the catfish. Catfish, just painted catfish everywhere. I was in Grants Pass, Oregon, I think they had bears. Erie, Pennsylvania had frogs. There's even a Liberty frog. But I got to tell you where most cities failed at this idea. In case they're just in it. Okay, let's make the art. Let's have it all over town, and then let's, get the auction going. So when you see these photos of them all in a row, that's kind of like when they're on display. When you see them moved all throughout on their lonesome on street corners in front of hotels and embassies and such, that's after they've already been bought. So you're kind of flexing your social status if your hotel or your business or whatever purchased one. Okay, so I'm hoping to put on the screen here some photos of the actual Libearty sculpture in Berlin. Okay, it was painted by, I got the name right here, Bill C. Ray Jr. Now, he was originally from Alaska. He was living in Berlin at the time, and they asked him to paint it up. Okay, he painted one up, looked just like this. And what I was saying, most cities failed, in my opinion, because what do I want? I want a figure, a figurine, a cultural object. I want a souvenir. So I think that's the problem. There's no figures of the Erie frogs, for example. But Cow Parade and Berlin Buddy Bears did it right. They went worldwide, and they had merchandise galore for you to purchase. Now, this one is quite pricey because it had to come from Berlin at some point. And I'm going to reveal a fast fact to you. I was in Berlin, 2010. I don't remember seeing a single one of these. I remember when I was road tripping in the U.S., I remember seeing these sort of things everywhere. I told you about the catfish and the frogs and the bears and probably a bunch more if I really thought about it. I've seen some of the cow parade, actual cows. But when I was in Berlin doing my thing, I don't remember seeing a single buddy bear. But Liberty Insanity, this is number, there's no markings. This is Liberty Insanity 33. I got this bad boy. Solid resin. It is hefty, except I think the spikes are some kind of rubbery plastic. It's beautiful. That's in my top 10 of all the Liberty Insanity collection. Not even lying. But they, like I said, it's a platform toy. They lend themselves to toyeticness. People want to see them all. They want to collect them all. They want to be part of the hubbub by purchasing a figure, a figurine, maybe to even do a plushie. So that's what I like to see right here. Very cool. Butternut. Butternut is the name of my cat. I'd love for him to jump up right now. Woo! What's the meme? I'd really love some miso soup. Yes, some miso. I'm afraid to knock it over though because this is fragile. Butternut. Show the people your Liberty necklace. Get out of here. All right, well, happy World Bear Day, recognizing all the bears of the world worldwide on planet Earth 2022. World Bear Day, March 23rd. Thumbs up. Check out the Liberty Sanity playlist. Do it for real. Do it. Do it early. Do it often, okay? Hashtag Liberty Insanity. We going strong. We going hard, strong, and long on the Insanity calendar 2022 Toy Insanity style. Yeah, it's a nice one. It's a nice one. Thumbs up. Goodbye.